Greetings and salutations everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Now for today's stream, we're not going to have any background music because the game already has one, and if you can tell by the title, we are playing Doki Literature Club. Now I've been wanting to play this. I've seen only one episode of a gameplay of one of my YouTubers I subscribe to, which is pretty cool. But I just hope it'll be fun, everything will work. Hopefully it won't be like Ace Attorney and everything won't work. Let me launch it. Now, Doki Club is basically basically with four girls, and it's a thing. And it's basically a love roleplay game. Okay, hopefully it will show. Doki Literature Club. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this game is not suitable for people who are disturbed easily. That part scared me. I was confused. It was this game is not suitable for people who aren't easily disturbed. And I'm here questioning myself, hey, should I play this? I don't know. I like the music though. The music's nice. You could, in the corner, you can tell, Discord is being do you want to stream it? I'm no. My Discord? No. It's gonna be there. Okay, anyways. I never played this. Well, let me see the settings. Text speed. Oh yeah, this is, what's it called? This is, a roleplay game, it's a visual novel. So, that's gonna be fun. Hopefully. Anyways, let's start. No more talking. Let's start. That's your name. Okay. You know. Okay. Oh, it's starting. Okay. Again, okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. That girl, Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to went to school together on most days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I'm almost gonna feel better off running away. However, I just sat and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. She's panting from her name. This is Sayori. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Alright, do I have to give them different voices? I'll go more high pitch. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, you know. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I'm doing the little, fingers, nervous fingers. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become more increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content of just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay. True, I will say true, but not the anime part. I haven't watched anime in like months. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is more important to me, you know? I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought that you become a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh, it's wholesome. Oh, it's wholesome. It's really wholesome. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Oh, it's too wholesome. Why is this wholesome? Why? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. It's wholesome. Oh. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Siri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Siri. Siri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's gonna make you... What? Rewind. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Oh, shoot. Oops. Sorry, I was pressing, the arrows. I was pressing enter. Well, I thought you may need some encouragement. So I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Siri. Yeah? There's no way I'm gonna join your club. Meanie. What? Okay. Keep the wholesomeness down. Straight face. Okay. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yes, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Who's Natsuki? Alright. We can tell that, especially by the art design, this is all, Japanese. So, Japanese names. Okay, watch me, butcher the names. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Suyori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. But I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! This is wholesome. Stop the wholesomeness. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I rejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally I use for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, a new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Different voices, different girls. Okay. Okay. I got... What voice should I give her? Deep and brooding? I'll do it like more soft. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sierra always says nice things about you. Okay, girl 2 is... You can tell by that one line of meeting her. It's a Tuesday. You can definitely tell by that one line. Okay, what happened?
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Okay. I'm sorry.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
What should I go for? That's soft voice. High pitch, very high pitch voice. Sayori's pitch, like, high pitch voice. I don't know what voice to give her. Never mind. I'll give her more like a stern leader, like, voice. You know, what a surprise! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of... Okay, so I guess we now know my character in the POV I'm in is a guy. Of course.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. Yep, Chuzuru. Yep. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. She turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Sayori, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Aww. Oh, Sayori. I like Sayori so far. Yuri, who appears compatible, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Wait, let me move the window for me. Okay. Oh well. Oh no! God, I left click. Let me see the history. Wait. What? Yuri, who appears to be compatible, more mature and timid, to be with Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you, I said. Okay.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
What's the voice I gave her? That's right. It's great to see you again, you know. Monica smiles sweetly. What is that pose? She's like... We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile so genuine feels as though... You too, Monica. Come sit down with me, you know. We made some room for you at the table, so you come sit next to me. Or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Oh, sorry, my voice.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. But how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it has been widened. So there's as Sayori mentioned, there's some has been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of their room. Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, I don't get the juice? Okay. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Oh, shit. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals dozens of white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look all like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, just hurry and take one.
Sarah grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Sarah talks with her mouth full as she has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thinking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? When you've watched so much anime, read so much manga, you've heard this so many times. The Tuesday is now here. Like, give a clap. Well, always in visual novels, we must have a Tuesday, and here we are. Beautiful.
Made them for you or anything?
Eh? I thought you technically did. Siri said,
well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy.
I was gonna say something about another video game until I'm like, no, I won't. Alright. I'll give up Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yurisi returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. We'll see, check the time multiple times. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises his eyebrow, then smiles at me. Oh, I like this. So, what made you consider the Literature Club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I didn't understand all the politics around the major clubs. Alright, in school they do something with politics and then clubs, so people who want to go into politics can do that stuff, but anyways. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare events. Well, witchcraft? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if I encourage others to go into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when something doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Have you worked hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile? But it makes school events like the festival. Rewind. I'll start that over. I butchered that. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. That's so much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it.
This is teamwork. You know, teamwork makes the dream work, my dude. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just trying to find these three. Maybe that's why they're so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So what other things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I really don't know a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim off her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story of a foreign world is equally impressive. That's true. I like Yuri. Yuri's great. She's great. I like her so far. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories of deep psychological elements usually amaze me as well. Isn't it amazing how writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Damn. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yes! Horror book! Horror books are awesome! I have one on my shelf, literally above me, and it's great. I read a horror book once. I didn't really grasp something I could really relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be as well having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, as gentle as you are. I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes are over me for a second.
Never mind.
That's right. You like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. I looks like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are.
Siri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Handshaking. Why is my hand shaking? Anyways. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more time than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to own up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience? Wait, what? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. You can see her expression is I don't think so. Oh. Sorry, I stepped on my cord. Anyways. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. They all stand silent for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Masuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, we have a new member, and I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond with the club. Isn't that right, you know? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? I led her back to the original topic of me joining the club. I've only come forward and with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but never made any decision. I still have the other class to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, you know, you all, I'm defenseless I'm definitely defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If I'm writing poems at the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the Literature Club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Well then, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. You know, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Not really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Asuki clean up their food. Hey, you know, since we're already here, wanna walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, may as well. Yay! Awesome. This visual novel's really cool so far. This is nice. This design's pretty cool. I will give my more, brutal, opinion after everything's done, but yeah. By the way, I will edit this for my YouTube. It will take a long time because I'm trying to edit for the hardcore one, but I think I'll edit this one first. I like it. Okay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Siri, Masuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending day after day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just have to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, are we writing the poem? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Pick something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Wait, something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most? Oh. Okay, so I guess this visual novel is basically that we try to get our way to, be together with these girls. Yeah, so write a poem. Let's write about, let's go back, death. Oh, okay. Disarray. This could be a depressing one, like a very dramatic, depressing one. That's how I'm gonna do. Passion. Broken. Infinite. Destiny. Extraordinary. Fortune. Whoa. Misfortune. Eternity. Memories. Incapable. Or, frightening. Whirlwind. Secretive. What a sing. I like the background music. I like this one. Melancholy. Breathe. And then we got the last page. We'll do determination. Like a few seconds behind. Hi again, Yuna. Glad to see you didn't run away from us, haha. Nah, don't worry. Might be no change for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back to the Legicon. I was the last to come in, so everyone else had already was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Siri told me David wants to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what.
I'm sorry, I need to burp.
But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you could have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds it struck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Okay, that is like a debate that I will have a conversation with. I'm glad. Yeah, I'll have a drink of water. Okay. That's something that I would debate about. If manga is literature or not. That's one thing I will debate about. Okay. So effectively, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Always gives his best as long as he's having fun. It's a bit weird because I'm being known as he, but whatever. I don't really care that much.
He helps when you're busy work, without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Siri. That's because your room. That's why your Siri. That's why your room is always so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. What? Bro, that's me.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Yuna can become good friends too.
Siri. She's so innocent. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation that she put me into.
Oh, you're even brought something today,
Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it?
Never mind.
Well, like Yuri. Sayuri may sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I hurt. Oh, this is out of Yuri. Oh. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's for me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I'll make a big deal if you don't want it to be. But, alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches out to your bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. But this how girl, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know, man. She would have picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read at your own pace. Looking forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in. I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But this doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica's are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Her face is already buried in the book. I can help but notice her intense expression while she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Misugi is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I was really bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. This is the same book that she lent me. Other than that, she seems to be at the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. The music in this game is not bad. Oh. She takes another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I just want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how can you have two copies of the same book? Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. Nothing fairly obvious like your reason telling me, but I just have to let it go. You bought it for me. Okay. We can do this. Continue. Jesus. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Oh, oops! I mistaken our names. Oops. Once it starts to pick up, you'll find a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What about it anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. Is that a real book? One sec, we'll check that out. I have been trying to read lately. I've been reading like one book, but let me see this. Let me check the history. It was called The Portrait of Markov. Portrait of Markov. Is that a real book? Oh. Oh wait. Oh no, it's not an actual book. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not a real book. Oops, never mind. I thought it was a real book. I would have read it. I actually would have read it. If it's like a horror movie, then yeah, I would have read it. Damn it. If only. Anyways. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't actually give away anything. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. As soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from the human experiment prison. While life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who she trusts. Oh! No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? It might sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Harry gently giggles all of a sudden. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, you know? It's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. She's so shy, reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at a life form and a strange new perspective. Her whole thing happened is just because someone wants to be evil. It's not just because someone wants to be evil. Or just because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Oh my god. Okay. Flip. And suddenly, when you thought you related to protagonists, they made you to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's illogical after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well just get started reading it, right? Well, I messed up our names again. It's like, in fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I put it into my bag. Right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slept into a seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? Seemed a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That's it, being in company with someone else. I see. Well, just call me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Why? Anyways, I open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her pressure over my shoulder. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. Well, she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... This should work, right? I set my desk until up against Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean a little bit more, her shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the open book. I guess that makes it a little bit more difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm, folds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, when I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips over her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled over closer together than before. Especially kind of distracting me. I think I can feel of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Let's turn the page. Sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay.
You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Because you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. This is going so good so far. I'm enjoying this. Another check on my water. I'm gonna have some fun, like, editing this. Hoping, like, the audio ends up good. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she finishes the page before me, so I can turn it on my own violation. Continuing the first chapter in silence. And so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumbs gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? Might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's always second guesses all the things that she says and does. But she's afraid she does something wrong. Not like I see that. Look, it's not like I can see into your head or anything, but kind of reminiscent of some of her mannerisms. I see. A lot of sophisticated words, which is very nice, very refreshing. Mary remains silent for a moment. Oh, the picture's gone. I'm kidding. Yes, the art here is actually amazing. But, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't... Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess it more meant that it's kind of cute. Oh, oops, that's supposed to be me saying that. Oops, I guess I more meant it that it's kind of cute. Why are you saying wait, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! Monica! God damn it! Why, Monica, we're having a moment. Monica! Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, breath from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you have been looking. I'm sorry if you have been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from her book, causing it to close on the top of my thumb. Alright. I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. If that's the case, I'll read no more tonight. It'll be more fun to review after it picks up a bit, That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. I can never do that. I can never make a mental note in my head of which page. I always forget it later in the day. I'm like, and I'm like, it sucks. Like, I have bookmarks, but like, I don't have bookmarks. It's like I have a bookmark, but I won't use it. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I could do something so embarrassing. I really couldn't find much as inspiration, since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Siri's on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn of a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. The Suki and Yuri's would reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags.
I did the same myself. Oh, we get to choose. Okay, I'm now debating. Either I should end stream or continue. Yep, we'll continue Friday. Yeah, we'll continue Friday. So let me save. Alright. Right. I guess we will. It? Yes, I saved. Yay, okay. Well, I guess that is it for today's stream. I don't have any end music, so I don't know what to do. I think I have one song in my download somewhere. Please tell me I have one. Please tell me I have one. Please tell me I have one. I have one. Yes, I have one. This will work. Yeah, I found this. Wait. Huh, I just realized something. Okay. This I will keep in mind. Okay, it's from Ace Attorney. Oh no, I hit Sunworks! Uh-oh! No thank you, we're not gonna do that. We'll do this one, the original. Anyways, that is the end of today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed Doki Literature Club. And yeah. I really hope and everything has been going well so far. Everything in the stream has been going smoothly and I'm glad. So yeah. Like I said, hope you enjoyed Doki Literature Club. Please go follow my socials and my YouTube, which I will be posting the edited version of this to make it more condensed as I can. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I will see you all next time. Even though I think I ended it earlier, so yeah. Anyways, thank you all for joining for part 1 of Doki Literature Club, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.